So this is probably the latest I've ever started one of these videos. It is currently 2:50, which means I have 5 hours and 10 minutes to get this all shot and edited and uploaded. So don't expect a lot of gold in this one. Roll the thing. Hey guys, Sean here. So as I said, really not anything specific to talk about today, but let's start off with Long Beach Comic Con. Now that happened last weekend. I only had one day off last weekend, which was Saturday, and when it came time to go to Long Beach Comic Con, I just could not bring myself to do it, mainly because last year when I went, if you want to see what that was like, you can click on this link right here to see that video. There was really nothing to it. There was no extra special guests that you could have photo ops with. There was no really cool. There was just nothing really interesting. I was literally there for about an hour, and then I came back home. And the most interesting thing about Long Beach Comic Con the year before was that Kevin Conroy and Lauren Lester, who were the voices of Batman and Robin and Batman the Animated Series, were there. And I got pictures with them and got them to sign my Batman and Robin action figures and all that stuff. So that was really cool. And Troy Baker was there as well. So that year was way better than last year and also this year, because there was like literally nobody that I wanted to meet at this year's. So I essentially just was like, it's not really worth it to go this year because I'm pretty tired and I don't feel like walking over there and dealing with all that. So, yeah, I didn't go. So let's go ahead and go to the convention board and throw up, once again, for Long Beach Comic Con, a big old goose egg. So as you saw, that just leaves Los Angeles Comic Con for the year, or Kamikaze as I will always call it, because that's what it was when it started, and I like that name much better. And usually at that show there are plenty of luminaries to meet with, so we will see what happens with that when it comes up. What is it, in like 2 months, 1 month? I don't really remember. What is it? You just saw what it was in the little box, so you can tell me. So what else? I wanted to quickly address, you may have noticed that I've been wearing essentially the same thing in all of these videos, and that is because of the contrast of colors. So because of the green screen, the best thing against it is the black and the red. It makes doing the green screen a whole lot easier. And yeah, I could spend time tweaking it for each video, but this is purely out of laziness that I'm just doing the red and the black. In fact, a lot of this is purely out of laziness. Using this setup is purely out of laziness. I've just really gotten kind of lazy with some of these things, but that's because I wait till the last minute to do them. And so yeah. Sorry, I just had an existential crisis there for a second. Okay, what else? This week, Apple had its big event to reveal the new iPhone XS's and S Max and all the various new iPhone 10 things. This is not it. This is the iPhone 10 from last year. I am not going to get a new phone because I'm not one of those crazy people that's like, I gotta get a new phone every year. I mean, it took me like 5 years to upgrade to this one, so yeah, I'm good. I am apparently in some sort of T-Mobile iPhone upgrade plan that I didn't actually realize. It didn't cost anything to get into it. And if you have paid off half of your phone, then you get a discount on an upgrade to a new one, which I kind of wish I had realized because I have already paid this one off fully. So thus, again, it makes it not worth it to upgrade to a new one. Plus, the new ones don't really have anything that special about them compared to this one. That's why it's good to wait like 5 years, because then it's just light years difference between your phone and the new one that you get. They did also announce the new Apple Watches. Now that's something that I do want to look into because, see, I have here this is the first gen Apple Watch, and the face has come loose, and it's only being held on by the cable that sends power to the face. So I actually have to have this case over it to keep it all in place. So I do want to look into getting a new Apple Watch. But again, since this is a Series 1 and they just announced Series 4, the new Series 4 is light years ahead of this one. So that's, again, why it's good to wait, because then it's so much better when you get the new one instead of just little incremental things. So we'll see when I get around to getting that, and when I do, I'll probably do some sort of review on it, because that seems like something people do when they get Apple products. Oh, so something else that I got is this right here. So this is a new map update for the navigation system in my car. They send it on a USB, and you got to install it in your car, and it is a tremendous hassle as to how you do it. You have to first put the USB in your computer, go to a website, and download some things onto here. No, wait, that isn't even right. No, first you got to insert it into the USB port in your car, and then your car uploads information to it. Then you go to the site, then you upload that information to the site, and then the site is like, okay, so yes, you did purchase this, and then you got to fill out a bunch of information, and then you got to go back to the car and install the new map once it has been unlocked on here. It has been unlocked on here. Now here's the problem with the installing the new maps. So you have to have the car on and idle, and you got to sit there, and apparently it can take up to 2 hours to update the map. So I have to sit somewhere idle for 2 hours, potentially. That seems terrible. I don't know exactly where I'm going to do that. I mean, I do park in a garage, but I don't really want to sit in a garage in Long Beach with the garage door open as my car idles. It's just not a good neighborhood for that. In fact, I hear a helicopter flying by now. It's probably a police helicopter. We get a lot of those around here. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about doing that, but that's something I got to do now, is update the map in my car, especially considering that the venue that I went to for the Lindsey Sterling concert, which last week's video was about, that didn't even exist in my GPS. And pretty much all the roads leading up to it didn't exist either. It was just an empty field. So, yeah, it's time to update that. Alright, I really don't have much else. I've been working a lot, and it's been taking its toll, and hopefully it will be over soon. It is almost October, so that's when it should die down, and as a result, I don't really have much to say on here, because I don't have the time to experience life, and yeah, so that's that. But anyway, hope y'all are doing good. Is that something people say? I don't know. Let's go ahead and cut it off. Let me know in the comments down below if you saw the Apple event and if you're interested in any of the Apple products that were announced this week. And what was the first thing? The clothes? No, that wouldn't be anything you would talk about. Let me know if you have a Dodge Chrysler Jeep product and you had to update your map at any time. That would be interesting in the comments down below. And while you're down there, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you'd like to see more of the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to help support the crazy crap that goes on around here, go ahead and hit up my Patreon. And with that, have a good however long it is until you watch my next video.